Yo, what's up everybody? It's your main man here, DJ Ronald Mechanic here, back with another video. What's going on, y'all? Y'all doing all right? Yeah, man, me too. So look, in today's video, look, we go get into the Epicenter. That's right, y'all. The old bass restoration device. So, me personally, I own this unit here for quite some time now, you know, and I do mean quite some time. So, hey, my reason of choice for using this in my system, because I listen to a lot of 70s and 80s music, you know, and a lot of y'all know a lot of music back then didn't really have no bass in it. So, you know, it was just a regular, you know, beat, whatever that they made. But with this right here, this device here, hey, it woke a lot of them songs up. Boy, did it ever, man. Look, they had some songs, man, I was barely listening to until I turned the knob on that right there. I was like, oh my goodness, boy. Hey, this device right here, it does wonders. Like I said, for some old school music, like I said, 70s, 80s. I haven't tried anything like, you know, just browsing like with 60s music, whatever. I don't know. I might do that, you know what I'm saying? Just to see what the Epicenter can do for it, you know. But mainly though, in this video here, like I said, we go get down to business with the Epicenter, you know. So first off, this is the unit that I just took out of my car. That's right. Look, ain't nothing wrong with my equipment at all. You see, I take care of my equipment. So yes, I just took this out of the car. That's right. You see it. Of course, you know, this is the Concert Series one right here. Now they do have a limited edition one also. So yeah, went on and took it out because I'm kind of doing a little refresher to the system, you know. So yeah, matter of fact, let me see. I would show y'all right quick, but we'll get into that later though. But yeah, like I said, I'm doing a little refresher to the system. You see, I went on and uninstalled that. Look, see, I have the cable with it, along with the ACR-1 remote. That's right. So I know you're kind of wondering, well, why did you take that out of your car? Well, it's very simple. You know why? Let me show you. Let's take this off to the side. Here we go. That's why AudioControl came out with a new one here, the Epicenter Pro. That's right. Look, you can tell by the picture, you see something different already. Yes, sir. That's why, man. So look, I came across this here. I just happened to be, you know, strolling on the internet, you know, just looking at car audio equipment, and lo and behold, I went to AudioControl website, just looking at it. I was like, wait a minute, what is this? I'm like, okay, they done slipped one arm in there a little bit. So, hey, so I had to go grab this here, y'all. Yes, the brand new unit right there, the Epicenter Pro. So look, without any further ado, look, we about to do a little unboxing on here. And I'm gonna do a look. We gonna do a little comparison and show you what's changed on there from the first one. That's right. Yeah, go ahead and take this off. And by the way, I keep my boxes too, so you know I don't throw them away. You know. That's right. But look, right off the top, like I said, from the picture, look, you can see the difference already. Look what they added. And then now you got an input gain and an output level. So yeah, and of course some more little functions right over here. So yeah, we definitely go get into all that once I unbox it and everything and compare both models. And look, here's a big difference right here. Look at this. This unit right here uses a ACR-4 dash remote. So yeah, it's definitely a change on that. So yeah, let's go ahead and finish unboxing this bad boy here. Yeah, buddy. Ooh. There we go, man. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about there, bud. Hey, AudioControl, love giving you these right here. Man, I think I have about, let's see, 1, 2, I think I have about 2 more of them or something in my little stash over there. I remember somebody said there's something here what you use on a guitar. Yeah, this is the little tuning tool right here. That's right. So you get that with every device. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and break this bad boy out the package. Yes, sir. Yeah, this is way different. Yeah. Oh wow. So okay, here's the remote right here. Oh yeah, totally different, y'all. Totally different. Big time. There's a cable. You got a sticker. Okay. And the last one I had, well, I don't think, no, it didn't come with a sticker. And of course, here is the manual right here. That's right. Pretty thick, I tell you that. You even got a little diagram on the back right here showing you the measurements. All right, look, let's jump into it. Look, check this out right here. Look at that, say dash remote. The ACR-4 dual function remote level control connects here to the included cable. The ACR-4 must remain plugged into the Epicenter Pro at all times. Yes, sir. So this here, we just showing you a few little things here. Look at that. You got a PFM subsonic filter right there. That's number 7 on the diagram now. But yes, this is why I say that's the big difference right there with the remote for this here. Look at that. The middle one is the output level, and the second one right there is the maximum bass effect right there. Yeah, buddy. So let's put them side by side so you can see what's going on. That's right. Let's drop this down here, man. Look, I've always been a big AudioControl fan, man. Always. All right, so let's go ahead and get this bad boy out the plastic. I'll tell you one thing, it's wrapped pretty good though. Okay. Wrap on this opposite side over here. Some good strong tape too. Let's set that on top of the box right there. Let's get into it, man. So yeah, off the top, let's look. Check out the comparison with them. So size-wise, they're really, really the same size. As you can see, they're really the same size. But you can tell the difference right off the top by looking at them. I mean, the remote input is still in the same spot along with the power and ground and remote. Now, what they did do on the newer one, you see they widen out the input and output right there, RCAs. And here's the difference right off the top, man. Look. Now, look at that. We got an input gain. And you got your output level. See, on this one here, you didn't have that. So you just had just a wide and a sweep. And if you wanted to change like the voltage input or whatever output, whatever, you had to take the cover off. Same thing with the frequency module. You had to take this cover off in order for to do any necessary changes that you wanted to with this one right here. But on the newer one that you see, look at that. So on the inside, really and truly, see, these right here were all these controls right here were pretty much, they on the inside of this right here. So I think they just went on, just said, look, instead of then you taking the cover off, taking that apart for to change all the settings, why not put everything on top where you can easily access it? You know what I'm saying? Like right here, your maximum output voltage. See, everything is right at your fingertips. There's the subsonic module right there. See, that's an on and off right there. So you can turn it on, and it's at what, 24 hertz. You can turn it off. Then right here, you got your ground with the isolation right there. Then you got your input ground, balanced and unbalanced. So that's the big difference right there off the top. Like I said, they just basically just took everything that was inside here and just put it on the outside. Then of course too with the input gain and output. So yeah, you clearly see the difference on that. I don't blame AudioControl for that design, you know. I mean, who wanted to, well, I mean, pretty sure it wasn't done often, but come on, think about it. This unit here, what, like when I bought it back then, what I paid like 100, what it was, it like, caught it on sale one time, I paid like 130 for it back then, you know, 130. Of course, you know, with the prices done fluctuated and everything since then. But yeah, that right there was 130. So you look at it like this. You ain't want to keep taking that cover off. Well, not like you do it all the time, but just the idea, you taking that cover off, making changes. Let's say if you do that, you accidentally mess up something on that circuit board. Unless you got it under warranty, boy, you screwed then. But I've never taken it. I never took the cover off of this one here. So, hey, whatever it came from the factory, that's how it was. But yeah, on this new one here, yeah, man, the Pro. Yep, that's the big difference on that. And also, let's compare these remotes. And just to let y'all know about it too, look. Same side and everything, but like I said, this one here is a dual control right here. See, I'm turning, see, this is the second one right here. And this one right here in the middle is for the output, right there in the center. So, also, which is important, this AC R4 will not work with this one right here, with this Epicenter right there. It will not work with it. I know it's, even though it's audio controlled, but yeah, it's not gonna work with it because of the dual functions of this remote right here. Same way with this one right here. This ACR1 will not work with this one right here. So you can just pretty much cancel that out right there. Yep. So you can see the difference there. Pretty much about the same size a little bit. That's the big difference though. The dual knob function. That's right. So yeah, that's pretty cool there. Got the little jack on the back. And here's the wire. Little telephone cord like. I like these better than those, them headphone style type plugs. So I think the wire is still the same. Let me compare here a little bit. And no, I'm not trying to take it apart right now because I'm not ready to install it just yet. And I'm gonna show y'all why, man. Let's see here. No, this cable looks a little different. If I'm seeing this correctly. Let me see. Yeah. It looks a little different here. Look, let me count the, let me see. No, it is the same. Okay, one. Let me see a black. What did this say? Yep, black, red, green. Okay, yep. Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, it's still the same though. It's definitely the same. That's good though. And this cable here is definitely long enough to reach up to the front. So yeah, so that's pretty much the difference between the two. Matter of fact, that's another difference right there. On this one, you actually see the Epicenter logo is kind of, you know, flushed up in there. As far as this one, now, this one here is a little bit different here. So they did change that up. But you can see it's kind of more smoother. On this one here, you can see it's kind of, you know, sitting down in there a little bit. So yeah, so they just made a few changes on there, pretty much. So you still go get the same performance, like to me. You still go get the same functions. You know, big difference is, like I said, you won't have to take that off, but I'm gonna look at check out the manual just to double check, you know, if there's anything else maybe on the inside of this here, if you have to take that off or not for to do any changes. But from the looks of it, shoot, I don't think you have to, because everything is now, like I said, shoot, sitting on top. So that's the difference right there, buddy. And this dual knob, now that's something I gotta get used to there. Yeah, buddy. It rotates pretty good too. Yep, rotates pretty good. And that's the second one right there, so yeah. That's gonna be fun right there, man. So There it is right there. That's the ACR-4 remote. And this ain't no plastic right here, just to let y'all know. Y'all know how AudioControl do it. Yep, that's a metal case right there. Yes, sir. So, let me go ahead and show y'all what I got going on. Let me take this off right quick. Yeah, so look at that. The trunk is empty. Yeah, buddy. Yep, I completely took everything out. I need to get some light over here. But yeah, I took everything out. Matter of fact, wires down like this. I'm doing some rewiring up in here. I did a new ground over there. You can't see it though, but I did a new ground over there. I'm running new wire also for the LEDs. So yeah, and like see that big pile of wire, all that just sitting right there. So I'm doing a new lights up in here. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool, man, once I get everything done. Matter of fact, I did this last night right here. You can see I put down some kill mat up in there. Yep, did that last night right there. So yeah, man, did a little sound deadening that whole area right there. Cause I can tell you, man, bass do some strange stuff to your cars, boy. So man, yeah, I tied all that, rattling down there, man. It was just too flimsy. So yeah, she a little solid now. Yes, sir. Yep. So it's all covered from that little side all the way up there. Underneath where the tire sits at, all that is covered. Now this right here, this little mat, whatever, it's like super sticky, so I didn't take that off. So I ain't gonna worry about that. Not at all. So yeah, man. Yeah, she sounds different. So yeah, that's my game plan now, y'all. What I'm working on, yeah. Whole trunk getting redid, man. I'm talking the amp board, getting a makeover. Pretty much with the addition of this right here added on. I mean, I could have left everything the same, but it was time for to update those wires and everything that been up in there. So that just mean, it was time for a change on it. So yeah, now I still do have my remote for my other audio control device. So it's already mounted. Matter of fact, it's been mounted. I don't know if you can see it or not, but right there. So I got it mounted right there. So yeah. Now that's for my my audio control matrix right there, my line driver. So with this right here, see, I can control my subwoofers. If I don't want them on, everything here, I turn them off right there. So yeah, so I didn't want to just like bolt it down there, but unfortunately now with my Epicenter remote, I'm gonna probably do the same thing, probably mount that one down there. I thought about putting it on the side over here, but I'm like, nah. Nope, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'll just keep it right there instead. But that looked like a good little spot though. You know what I'm saying? Mount it right there instead. Good control. Wanted to reach for. But either way, shoot, you gotta reach, so it don't matter though. Yeah, so that's what I got going on, y'all. So, like I said, new Epicenter going in. Got a long way to go. You know what I'm saying? Get these wires all cleaned up. Get the lights ran pretty much. Let me see those little controls. Let me see, yeah, the control box form and everything. Yeah, man, I'm having some fun. I think one of them still hooked up. Oh yeah. Okay, that one that's still hooked up, still got power to it. That's cool. So yeah, I got that one right there. I got that right there. But the others are disconnected. So yeah, man. Yep, so the audio is getting a little refresher, y'all, for sure. So definitely, yeah, I'm gonna keep y'all updated on that. And I'm pretty sure y'all already know what I'm going with, what I'm already running.
Garage door.
Oh man, let me see. Yep, y'all remember that big boy right there, that RS 3200? Yes, sir. That's my highs and mids amplifier right there. And of course, my DSP. I love that device right there, man. Yes, sir. So that's what I'm using. So with car show season pretty much down right now, so this is the time where everybody is pretty much in repair mode and rebuild mode. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. I'm in rebuild mode right now. Of course, I'm gonna do a few little maintenance things that I need to get done on the car. Like for one, I gotta get my spark plugs done on here. Already been did the oil change on there, so I'm good on there. Let me see, I did the transmission fluid change on that already earlier this year. Let me see. I think I might tackle these shocks back here. I need to change those because I got some brand new ones, man. Been sitting in my unit, man. Up in here for what? Since I moved here, man, I had those things damn near about 2 years of order, man. Never took them out the box. But yeah, it's all good though. But yep, yeah, y'all, that's what I've been doing. Yeah, been putting in that work on the audio system, y'all. Trying to get it right, you know, get it together pretty much. But yeah, I definitely had to bring this to you right here. My new Epicenter, yes sir. And I think I already have somebody that already had asked me wanted to buy that right there. So yeah, I think I might already have a seller for that already, y'all. So yeah. So y'all see, look, it's still in good shape. Look, original remote and everything still to it. Here it is, still intact. So yeah. Yep. So that's about it, y'all. So look, whenever I get the system up and running, hey, I would definitely show y'all the whole setup, man. So yeah, look, I'm excited about it though. You know what I'm saying? Really excited about it. And if you're looking to get one of these here, the newer one, of course, you know, you get them right off of Amazon, or either order them from AudioControl itself, or either go on eBay, either one. Yep. And look, for those that want to know how to hook them up, look, they even show you right here on the diagram. Can't miss it. Yep. So, all right, y'all, that is it. So look, I'm finna get back to work on this trunk here, get all these wires and everything lined out. Definitely I'm gonna get to working on that amp board, do some things with that, some more panels. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, hey, my install gonna be fresh. If y'all look, y'all check out my other videos. Y'all seen what the trunk looked like then. Yeah, I'm about to flip it around this time for sure. But yep, that is it, y'all. Hey, look, this is DJ Ron the Mechanic here. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell so that way you won't miss out on a video. And that's right. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to installing this right here. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next video.